Bagi semua para pelajar, diharap dapat scan QR code dipaparkan dengan hadap segera. Hari majlis akan bermula dalam masa lebih kurang 10 minit.
No, bukan station. Okay, sure. It's okay. Itu sini. Pokok penting. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Oh, for 2 mic, is it? Huh?
We're gonna have a
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Selamat datang ke program Introduction of the Institution of Structural Engineers IStructE and Benefits to become a Student Member. Bersempena Hari Industri Keusahawanan Fakulti Kejuruteraan dan Alam Bina HICAF 2022. Sebelum kita mulakan majlis, diharapkan semua pelajar telah pun scan QR code yang telah dipaparkan bagi tuan rekod kehadiran pelajar. Majlis menzahirkan ucapan ribuan terima kasih di atas kehadiran anda semua sama dia berada di sini maupun secara dalam tanya. Untuk pengetahuan semua, program ini juga sedang bersiaran secara langsung melalui Facebook dan fkab Official. Sebelum kita memulakan majlis, saya ingin memaklumkan beberapa perkara yang perlu untuk diambil perhatian sepanjang majlis ini berlangsung. Pertama, saya pastikan anda menjaga tata tertib sepanjang majlis ini berlangsung. Dan pastikan telefon bimbit anda berada dalam keadaan bersenyap bagi melancarkan perjalanan majlis. Berikut adalah susunan acara majlis yang akan berlangsung sebentar lagi. Majlis akan dimulakan dengan bacaan doa oleh wakil pelajar, kemudian diteruskan dengan ucapan pembukaan oleh Timbalan Dekan Jaringan dan Anggota Fakulti Kejuruteraan dan Alam Bina, Diikuti dengan sesi ceramah oleh Insinyur Teh Tzyy Wooi dari HMP Consulting Engineers Sdn Bhd. Majlis diteruskan lagi dengan sesi soal jawab bersama Insinyur Teh Tzyy Wooi dan diakhiri dengan sesi bergambar di hujung majlis. Majlis ini dijangka akan berakhir pada jam 4:30 petang. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang berusaha Profesor Madya Dr. Siti Aminah Osman, Timbalan Dekan Jaringan dan Alumni Fakulti Kejuruteraan dan Alamiah. Yang dihormati Insinyur Teh Tzyy Wooi dari Pengarah HMP Consulting Engineers Sdn Bhd, kaki tangan akademik Jabatan Kejuruteraan Awam, kaki tangan pentadbiran dan teknikal Jabatan Kejuruteraan Awam, ahli-ahli jawatan kuasa program dan mahasiswa-mahasiswi Jabatan Kejuruteraan Awam. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Bagi memberkati majlis pada petang ini, marilah kita bersama-sama mengaminkan bacaan doa yang akan dipimpin oleh Saudara Muhammad Izzat Muhammad Tarizi. Bagi yang bukan beragama Islam, anda boleh bertafakur mengikut kepercayaan masing-masing. Dengan segala hormatnya, dipersilakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Al-Fatihah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Ya Karim ya Wadud, sesungguhnya kami berhimpun pada hari ini bagi menyatakan kesyukuran di atas kurnia-Mu yang tidak ternilai. Maka jadikanlah kami sebagai hamba-hamba-Mu yang sentiasa bersyukur sama ada nikmat yang sedikit, lebih-lebih lagi nikmat yang melimpah ruah kepada kami. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, Engkau berkati dan rahmatilah perjalanan program IStructE pada hari ini. Sungguhnya Engkau Maha mengetahui bahawa kami di sini ingin menimba ilmu yang sangat luas bagi mengembangkan ilmu pengetahuan kami sebagai hamba-Mu yang Engkau redai. Justru berkati dan rahmatilah perhimpunan kami ini, menyatakanlah kepada kami ilmu, sinarilah hati-hati kami dengan cahaya dan hidayah-Mu. Semoga dengannya kami mudah menerima dan hayati serta mengamalkannya. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzabannar. Sallallahu alaihi sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Amin. Terima kasih kepada Muhammad Izzat atas bacaan doa kita ini. Hadirin sekalian, dengan segala hormatnya, majlis kini menjemput yang berbahagia Profesor Madya Dr. Siti Aminah Osman selaku Timbalan Dekan Jaringan dan Alumni Fakulti Kejuruteraan dan Alamiah untuk menyampaikan ucapan ahli-ahli yang dipersilakan.
Okey, terima kasih pengacara majlis, para lektor tiga. Terima kasih. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Yang dihormati Teh Tzyy Wooi, Pengarah HMP Consulting Engineers Sdn Bhd. Para pensyarah Dr. Izzat, Dr. Izzat, orang kuat penyelaras jaringan industri masyarakat dan antarabangsa bagi Jabatan Kejuruteraan Awam. Dia orang kuat untuk industri, bagi jabatan kita, ahli-ahli jawatan kuasa program dan para mahasiswa sekalian. Syukur kepada Allah SWT dengan keizinannya kita berkumpul bersama-sama hari ini dalam program Introduction of the Institution of Structural Engineers IStructE Malaysia Chapter, then the benefits to become a student member yang kita adakan bersempena dengan Hari Industri dan Keusahawanan 2022. So, saya rasa pelajar pun maklum Hari Industri ini kita buat setiap tahun semenjak dari tahun 2018. Masa itu you all tahun 1. Betul? Tahun 1. Tapi tahun 1 dia tak berapa involve sangat dengan Hari Industri. kita banyak fokus kepada tahun 3 dengan tahun 4 for the purpose of LI dengan GE, graduate responsibility. Pertamanya saya nak mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih very much, thank you very much kepada IRT. Saya rasa semua orang tahu IRT ialah one of our alumni tersohor. Kalau yang lalu kat luar ni nampak gambar dia dalam foto dekat Wall of Fame So, ini adalah contoh graduan kita yang tersohor Terima kasih lagi sekali kepada IRT kerana sudi hadir, dan dia juga merupakan IAP our Industry Advisory Panel untuk curriculum program di jabatan kita Give a very big clap. Kerana beliau sanggup datang ke faculty beberapa kali to advise our curriculum to be your jury masa pitching kita jemput juga masa pitching untuk berkongsi ilmu dan pengetahuan beliau kepada pelajar Saya juga ingin mengambil kesempatan ini merakam ucapan penghargaan dan terima kasih kepada semua mahasiswi program kejuruteraan awam di atas pengajaran dan sokongan. Saya dimaklumkan oleh Dr. Aizat ada 30 tahun 3, 30 tahun 4 altogether ada 60. Harap-harapnya capailah numbers 60 orang. So try to register sebagai IStructE member banyak benefit yang diterima daripada IRT nanti. So saya berharap sangat mahasiswi dapat memberikan penuh perhatian kepada talk yang diberikan oleh IRT dan menggunakan peluang ini dengan sebaik mungkin untuk bertanyakan soalan. So sekian saja daripada saya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih Profesor Dr. Siti Aminah Osman atas ucapan yang disampaikan sebentar tadi. Hadirin sekalian, sebelum saya menjemput ceramah kita pada hari ini, suka untuk saya kongsikan sedikit pengalaman diri beliau, iaitu Insinyur Teh Tzyy Wooi dari HNP Consulting Engineering Sdn Bhd. Insinyur Teh Tzyy Wooi mempunyai pengalaman lebih daripada 22 tahun dalam bidang mereka bentuk dan pembinaan jabatan. Beliau telah memperoleh ijazah sarjana muda kejuruteraan awam dan struktur di Universiti Kebangsaan Malaysia dan ijazah sarjana kejuruteraan jabatan di University of Surrey. Beliau pernah dianugerahkan anugerah juruteraan muda pada tahun 2009. Beliau juga telah mereka bentuk beberapa projek lebuh raya dan jabatan kereta api di dalam negara Asia, Hong Kong dan Afrika Selatan. Beliau pernah bekerja di syarikat pembinaan dan syarikat perunding sebelum menyertai sebagai pengarah HNP Consulting Engineering Sdn Bhd. Oleh itu, dengan sukacitanya, majlis menjemput Insinyur Teh Tzyy Wooi untuk menyampaikan ceramah beliau tentang introduction of the institution of structural engineering IStructE and benefits to become a student member. Majlis mempersilakan.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Salam sejahtera to all these students. Okay, thanks for the Dr. Siti. I know her since first year in UKM, back to 1997. Yes, I'm one of the alumni in UKM, graduated in year 2000. And today's date is quite special, 1st of July. Because I always remember that my degree certificate, maybe the year 4 later on after the during conversation in November, there's a date in this certificate is the 1st of July, but back to year 2000. So today is exactly also to 1st July, but it's 2022 already. So it's a 22 years, okay, past, graduated from UKM campus. I always emphasize that actually I'm graduated in UKM. So before I go through this slide, this to me is quite a bit boring because today is not technical talk. Actually, it's just promote the IStructE. I'm currently serve as this secretary and deputy chairman for the Malaysia Regional Group. All right. So I mean, in bahasa Melayu, split master saja. So 22 years. Okay. So I always emphasize I graduated from UKM, as I say just now. Even though when you go to industry, a lot of senior or a lot of this employer will ask actually where are you graduated. So of course this question is I'm not sure it's sarcastically want to ask or try to testing your this confidence level. So I always in my synopsis or whatever, I always emphasize that I'm from UKM graduate. Okay, so I don't feel any shame or whatever. I'm from UKM. Of course, in university in Malaysia, we have a lot of more pioneer university like UM, okay, USM. But UKM maybe is not the top in the local university. Of course, if you want to compare to this overseas university, especially from UK and Australia, actually where we stand, we don't know. Okay, of course, QS ranking every year. There's a say that we are top 200, is it? I'm not sure. 200 what? To me, it's quite long list. Okay, but nevertheless, I hope that you should be proud. You are graduated from the local university. Okay, regardless whether you are from UKM, UPM, USM, or UM. And I'm not promoting myself, of course. At least in the industry. Okay, whoever doing bridge, regardless whether in the construction industry or consulting industry, they have to pay a respect to me. Okay, so and then they know me well. Okay, so regardless whether you graduate from the local university or foreign university, don't look down yourself. Okay, so try your best. Of course, you have to pay the hard work. Okay, and sacrifice a lot of this. People say the time gathering with your friends. Okay, so you have to sacrifice some of this gathering with your friends because you have to work hard to compete actually the others engineer next time in the future. Okay, or even among your friends. Actually, now you are looking for a job, you are seeking for the job. Actually, you're competing each other with your good friend, or maybe not only university, inter-university or others university in overseas. Correct or not? So I mean, to me is you have to be confident. Okay, even though maybe we are graduated in this local university. Okay, compared with this Nottingham University, but simple university, I don't know. I don't care at all actually. So only care for yourself. Okay, this is my advice for you when you go to industry. Okay, in my company, I have, I think, more than 10 engineers from UKM. And I think some of them is doing very well actually. So I don't see any problem who are graduated from the local, or even though it's not a pioneer in local, it doesn't matter. Okay, be confident yourself, grab the opportunity, not grab the opportunity. Okay, whatever the employer given to you, even the task is very boring, it's very small, it's very like small things. I mean, maybe ask you to go to site to see one drainage, very boring. Maybe ask you to go to take care the site of the powering is under the hot sun. I can tell you that you should learn something. Okay, technically wise or practically wise, it doesn't matter. Once the employer entrusts you, okay, put confidence. As a boss, we always know that the smart people, okay, they smart students, they very choosy. Okay, some of the tasks they know they can benefit more in their knowledge, they will do. Some of the tasks is not so interesting. It's very like this one from 5 or from 6 students also know they choose don't want to proceed or try to have a kind of a skill to escape. So to me, you have to build the confidence level to your boss, to your employer that actually I work trust engineer. Okay, this is the more important. So employer will appreciate as myself, I will appreciate this student, So we ask them to do anything. They are very like no complaint. Okay, just carry on the task. You get me? This is the most important thing. So as the employer, we know that this guy actually is really helpful for the organization. Okay, don't be like act as a smart student. I'm first class student. I should not do this one. Never mind. To me, your first class student, you go to the senior company. Okay, simple like that. No need to come to our company. Okay, but I can tell you that sooner or later, actually, you can overtake all these kind of students. They are overconfident. But you have to remember that we are only have 24 hours a day. Okay, everyone is the same. Okay, no any people more than 24 hours a day. Of course, maybe we are not so smart compared with others. Correct or not? So, but doesn't matter. Okay, there is a role for you to play in this society and industry. So don't look down yourself, be confident, and I hope you should enjoy. Okay, but I cannot say enjoy. Sometimes life in this career is quite challenging or boring. Even lecturing also maybe they have a lot of challenging tasks to do. But I hope that you should enjoy your this career later on as a civil engineer. All right, and today we are talk more on structure. One of the discipline from the civil engineering is the structure. Okay, so I wish you good luck on this career. All right, and interview. I did one interview session yesterday. I think there's a 6 students, but maybe only one is lucky lah. So the other 5 maybe you have to continue to seek for the work. Of course, if anything, you seek for my feedback during what is the shortcoming in your interview. I can just tell you, but of course, different company, different requirement. Okay, but I hope that the most important thing is you know your interest. Your interest comes first. Okay, so today I'm going through the IStructE. I'm not trying to influence you to go to the structure design. Okay, it's just one of discipline from the civil engineering. So you may like it or you may not like it, it doesn't matter. But the most important thing is you like it. Okay, like myself, I don't like water. Okay, so no matter how you come to water, I don't know. Okay, so even though like Dr. City, what the Soho, I'm sorry, I'm not the Soho, but I focus, I specialize the structure which I like the most. I drive along the way, I like to see the bridge, whatever built. But of course, luckily so far so good, touch wood, no accident happen. Because sometimes if you look for something very attractive, you may kiss this car in front of you. So sometimes it's dangerous. So of course, I mean, some kind of interest you need to build. Perhaps maybe minority, I say minority may not like civil engineering, but 4 years ago to know how or what you really choose this one, or maybe the government assign you to take the civil engineering. It's not your first choice. So okay, never mind. You continue another 4 years. Yes, but after 4 years, you found that this is not my cup of tea. So then maybe you want to U-turn or not, but you already spend for 4 years in your study. So it's hard to justify very this, but to me, if really you are not interested on certain field, even civil engineering, I strongly advise you, you can change. You can change. Okay, you can change to something else. Actually, degree holder or degree certificate is just a platform for you as a professional. It doesn't mean that you really need to follow the things. I'm not discouraged like you're not become a civil engineer, but 4 years compared with another 40 years you are in career. So it's a 10%, only 10%. Is it 40 years? Now 23, say we talk about 63, 40 years. Because it's actually 40 years. Don't worry, after 10 years, the retirement age go to 65 already. Because you have no choice one, because you have to pay your loan, pay everything, so you cannot retire so soon. And now this technology, medical, everything is so advanced. Touch wood, if you want to die, also not so easy. Okay, so you have to live longer. So live longer, you need money. You need money, you have to work longer. Okay, that is a fact. We have to admit that. So sooner or later, our retirement age will go to 62, 65, maybe total 60 or total ISA. Keep continuing. So teaching. Okay, of course, there's a pro and con for each policy, but I think you have to accept it. So you have 40 years. So for sure that you need to work for another 40 years. Okay. Unless your parents have something for you, plan for you, then it's different story. We say in general we need to be prepared for it. Okay. Don't worry, I just shared my experience with you so that you can take as this example during your this career. Okay, and I also hope that all of you, we always have to pay back our debt to whoever already contributed to us. Okay, I also need to pay that to Dr. Total One, is just joining us. Okay, for the teaching. Me for the 3 years. My wife is 3 years program in the Dr. City also. Yeah. So and Dr. City also teaching me the advanced structural engineering courses, and Dr. Tin is my final year supervisor. I remember is a Bondet. Okay, so system. So after graduated, I keep contacting them. Okay, so without any misgap. So I very appreciate. That's why whatever request for my teacher, not only from university, if from secondary school, I try to respond back. Actually, I also donated quite a lot of money back to my secondary school. Not university. Actually, I donated almost 50,000 back to my secondary school. So of course, UKM, because UKM quite rich, so no need so much contribution. I mean, I appreciate that. So that's why whatever is under my this ability, I try my best to pay back whatever I can do. Okay, to benefit to all these younger students. Okay, in future, because the future definitely is yours. Okay, I'm the 40 plus already, 46 this year. So it's a middle age kind of generation already. No longer bermuda, so no longer, okay, it's already past the middle age. So I hope that you can benefit, and I always appreciate Dr. City and Dr. Tin. Always keep kind of provide kind of a lot of activity to the student. I think last time we don't have this kind of opportunity. We had to go to search for our this industry training ourselves. Okay, 300 ringgit per month. I remember have to from here take the motorbike every day, go to Puchong Petana. I remember to take care of this powering works, fun power powering every day under the hot sun. That's why just now I say under the hot sun, no problem. Until one day that I went to this 7-Eleven. Dia cakap bahasa Melayu dengan saya. So, it's so tough. So I become a Malay. I mean, never mind. We are in Malaysia, no problem. So next stage that I mean, it's okay, no problem. I mean, to me, it's just a part of this training. Okay, so we will see how you will appreciate whether our standard in the Malaysia industry up to which level. So, but I don't want to comment whether good or not good. But generally, there's a lot or ample space for improvement. Okay, in the consulting line or even construction line. So you have to take note that you have to know how to compare each other. All right. So we should start our this main topic. Okay, today I'm not represent H&T consulting engineers. I represent the IStructE Malaysia Regional Group as this deputy chairman and the Hon secretary. Oh, this one live is it? Oh. Oh, okay. I talked out of the topic so much already just give me. Okay, part one, I try to introduce our IStructE Malaysia Regional Group. As I say, I'm not influencing you to go as a structural engineer. I just let you have an open eye to what the structural engineer look like, or 50 only, not in details. So what is the benefit on the IStructE? Of course, seriously, I'm not like promoting because institute a software engineer is a UK based. Okay, the subscription fee is very expensive, but you can get a discount of 70% if your salary is less than, it's not mistaken, it's 60,000 per year. So I think you still can have a benefit of this discount. All right. So then we go to the student membership. Okay, yeah, like for 4th year, you can enjoy. Now you register as a student member, you have enjoyed the 1st year accredited member free. All right, if you register after this graduation, then maybe you have to pay, but with the discounted rate, just now I mentioned 60 or 70%. Then after that, I will touch on the benefit being as a student member. Okay, of course, membership registration you can through online or through Dr. Siti. She is our SLO in UKM. I'm not sure she have this free time to do for you or not. Nevertheless, I think you can register online, no problem. Of course, later I also want to talk about this student price. Maybe Dr. Siti, maybe you have in mind. Maybe you can brief them for the next year also. Okay, IStructE UK actually is one of the world's largest professional body. Okay, dedicated to structural engineering. I believe and I strongly believe that you heard about the ICE, correct? And I believe that you have this ICE student chapter. May I know who is the ICE student chapter committee or member here? Oh, none of you. Is it there's one ICE student chapter in UKM? Institute of Civil Engineers, UK. ICE, is it? But none of you is joining their group, is it? Okay, never mind. So there's an ICE, actually Institute of Civil Engineer. Of course, civil engineer is cover all the civil engineering. Okay. So today we are talking about structure only. It's more than 100 years. Okay. So 1 century down the line, our member continue to change the world. So structure, actually, we are actually not so famous. Later, I will show you how many members. Okay, we say corporate or chartered member in the Malaysia Regional Group. Then you know, actually, we are not popular. Okay. Not popular with certain sense, not popular not because no good, not popular because certain things. All right. So, and let me open up the things. First founded is 1908, is 100 years. Okay, it's a bit more, but we call it as the Concrete Institute in UK. In 1922, we changed the name or renamed it as the Institution of the Structural Engineer, which is current stand until today. Obtained this royal chapter in 1934. The focus of the institution is to maintain the set of standards and support the role of the structural engineers worldwide. So our member qualified by passing rigorous interview examination. That's a professional competence in structural engineering design. Actually, this is very important. We compare with this IEM or ICE or blah. I also as an interviewer for ISEM, okay, principal interviewer. I also is a principal interviewer for ICE UK. I'm also this professional interview for this IStructE also. But due to very current work, I try to avoid this year lah. So majority is the past few years I involved quite actively, but currently I try to shy away for the moment. So and I also as an examiner for IStructE exam also. Okay, so actually I involve quite a lot of things. So but anyway, you are just a graduate engineer, so maybe you no need to know all these kind of things first. Okay, so comparing with this other institution, you need to pass this exam or not exam interview. Okay, to get your this professional engineer, like in IEM, ICE also the same. But in IStructE, the difference is we have another 7-hour exam. Okay, so even you pass through the interview process is actually same as IEM and ICE. Okay, so even you pass, you also cannot get the chartered membership. You have to pass through 1 7-hour exam, and currently the examination taking place in my office also. So I'm the person in charge for this exam also. So of course every year I can see that maybe sometimes for 6 students, 4 students, no sorry, 6 or 4 engineers, but during pandemic, maybe only 2 or 1 for the past 1-2 years. Okay, but the passing rate is maximum is 30%. So and for the past 1 year we had 0%. That means whoever set the exam all failed, and some of them already try for 10 years. So I'm not trying to scare you. So but my engineer managed to pass in first attempt also. But of course I keep a lot of hints. So how to tackle the exam question. The most important thing is your experience, you have to tackle, and the time management. 7 hours, I can tell you, you're not going to think to go to washroom. You only focus how to complete this exam. I can tell you, even you're hungry or what, you forgot all the sense of your body already. Your focus is in exam. All right, this I can tell you. So this is a special or beauty as this structure our IStructE member qualification. Okay, so it's a highest standard in the world. I can tell you, if you are a structure member in this IStructE, actually you are recognized in the worldwide, and everyone will face some maybe at least some respect to you. So why I say so is, I remember I get my PE Malaysia in 2004. Okay, 4 years after graduate. Yes, 4 years after graduate. I'm the first one in my batch. And compared with the 2 years senior, I'm the first to get my PE in 2004. Actually, I should get it early, but unfortunately, my degree not recognized by EEM. because of 3 years course. I had to wait for 1 year to get the PM, went through all this qualification. So I lost 1 year. Actually, maybe I should get it early, but I no comment because it's quite fast already, 2004, year 2004. So don't worry, I'm not committing myself again. So I want to share the experiences. When I get this IR, okay, with the rubber stamp, but this rubber stamp look like what I can tell that is wow, you are proud for it, but actually this one is holding quite a lot of responsibility. A lot of my friends, they get the IR after 10 years. They're not even there to sign the drawing. Why? Because they are worried. They're worried the thing fail. They have to hold responsibility. So it's not, that's why I try to say it's not all the PE, they may have this PE stamp, but forever they're not going to use it. They only keep in their safe. Okay, so that's a different scenario, different reference for the individual because they lack of competence on certain things later, even though they have this PE. So I come back to the topic is when I have a MIEM or MIEM or IR, when I travel, I remember I travel in Hong Kong, 2005. Subsequently, it's under ICE program. Then I also went to Shanghai, from Hong Kong to Shanghai to give some kind of talk. Okay, I can feel that. The recognition of Malaysia PE or IR is a bit lower than those in like Hong Kong SKIE. Of course, we compare with the MICE last time. Correct? They are feel that oh yeah, PE Malaysia. It's kind of body language. Okay, seriously. Today I try to share more experience from the industry. So, but no worry, it's okay one. I just share, then you don't feel like disappointed or whatever you're facing all these kinds of scenario. Okay, so I feel that, well, yeah, because why? They said that Malaysia, oh, interview is very easy one, 90% pass it. Whoever submit the form, okay, no problem. So pass one. Okay, 90%, over 90% pass it. So why you worry? So it's like some of this engineer can get the PE so easily. I mean, I try to telling the truth. I'm not really denying what is happening. But now, different Malaysia is now want to get the PE. The passing rate is, I think, less than 5%. I remember a lot of people complain. Now I go to Singapore, I tell them, what? Any teachers in the Singapore PE? Because Singapore PE, their passing rate is about 20%, 20 over. Okay? And now I tell them, actually Malaysia, your tier 1 okay, but tier 2 passing rate is less than 5%. Okay? It's less than 5%. If you want me to sit the exam, I'm also feel seriously. Why? To cover all the branch of the discipline of this in civil engineering. This definitely I cannot pass. I can pass. Okay, in the structure field of questions, but I cannot pass in this. Ask me to do the drainage design, submission, all this civil work submission, IWK, IS, or whatever. So for sure I will fail one. That's why I'm not the SOHO whatever. I only stand behind my specialist on this structural engineering. Okay. So come back here. Our chartered membership provide international recognition as a member in the lecture. So this is very important. One, I get IStructE in fact in 2010. Okay, 2010. Okay, those days no exam, had to be in this ACM, Association of Consulting Engineer Malaysia, ACM office. Okay, I had to go to this place to take the exam. Okay, and I can tell you that I feel the first time, I only passed the second time. Okay, I did fail. Okay, of course, a lot of reason. Because those days, no hinge. You have to prepare yourself. Okay, internet not so common. Hardly to get this what webinar lah nowadays video lah everything so convenient. We have to attend this online course for the exam preparation. We have to pay few hundred. Not so much money last time. We got so much money every time. Exam also 2,000 ringgit already. I remember the promotion is 1 to 7 those days. So one exam is cost me 400 pounds. Okay, times 7, so 2,000 plus already gone. Okay, if I'm not lucky, it's a 1 month already for the engineer, junior engineering maybe. Okay, so but it's worth it if you pass. When you have this member of the IStructE, actually you go overseas, then it's different book. Okay, not because handsome or you are beautiful, no. Different book, that means is people will pay some respect, will talk to you, how you try to like ask you something else. If not, you see your card, this one for me. Okay, bye, see you. I mean, don't want to try to waste time to talk to you further. But when you have this international recognition, then you pay a bit different. I'm not saying PE in Malaysia not worth it. No. Okay, I try to let you know that it's also important. Sometimes we go to international market industry. We need some international recognition. But when you have it, remember that you always say that I'm the PE Malaysia first. Okay, that one is secondary. But this secondary is important, but people have to show off a bit. Okay, but always, as I say just now, I always say I'm from UKM grade. Okay, I remember when I was attending my this award certificate in IEM annual dinner as a young engineer award in back to 2009. I remember when I get the award, after I came down from the stage, this Professor Dato Hassan Pasti personally stand up and come to the stage and congratulate me. So the screen I still can remember very well. He said that Mr. Teh, I'm very proud you are from UKM, because when I put my synopsis, I say I'm from UKM. Even though I did my master in Shari, but I put this second line. Okay, I try to telling this market that I'm local graduate. So Dr. Hassan Pasti, last time I think it's a deputy chancellor, not deputy, deputy vice chancellor. I think vice chancellor. Okay, he attended, and he's so happy. Okay, so this one already 13 years past. So I'm not sure where is he now. Already retired, is it? Yeah. So I mean, it's my point of meaning lah. Okay, so I hope that you can try to promote back the Malaysia and the UKM next time. Whether after that you already successful, please do come back to contact our lecturer to pay back into hutang the debt. All right. Okay, come back to Malaysia regional code. Okay, that's a UK. Now back to Malaysia regional code. We got this approval from 2003. Actually, it's an effort from our Tan Sri Chan Aksai last time. He tried to register this institution with this ROS. Okay, we have signed an MOU with IEM. Actually, since 2006, we have a lot of cooperation with the IEM, and in November this year, I'm going to have one quite important talk 2-day course with IEM and IStructE. We talk about our Malaysia standard for the bridge design. I'm the one of the key member in the committee member. So we already published this national NS of MSEN 1991-1 and 1992-2. So I'm going to give the 2-day course on this in November. I can't remember 7 or 8 2 days because I'm myself is specialized in the bridge engineering. So that's why IStructE and IEM, we are cooperative together to organize this big event. We hope that we can attract more than 200 participants. Okay, so because this is going to change the whole industry in Malaysia. Okay, from the British code to the Euro code for the bridge design. So it's governed by the local committee whose members are elected by the local member. Okay, we hold AGM every year in March. Okay, there's a list of our current member, our chairman engineer Tan, and myself. I'm the deputy chairman and Hon secretary. Treasurer is Engineer Cheng, and others committee member listed here. Information, our local regional group, we have been actively cooperating with the local engineering like IEM, ACM, UMITEN. Actually, ACM not so much already, but we do have a lot of activity in UMITEN. Unfortunately, due to this pandemic for the past 2 years, we already skip one beyond structure. But before that, we call this build and break. Actually, build and break is back to 2006. The event is started by this IStructE and UMITEN. Subsequently, when we stop, okay, the event, a lot of university, other universities like Utah, UTM, they go back to organize a build and break competition. Okay, actually, the originally came from us. Okay, with the UMITEN. So of course, we also organize this fellowship night, technical talk, competition, and conference focusing on the structural engineering topic. There's a problem is you see that structural engineering, okay, so maybe out of 100 students of civil engineering, maybe 20% is interested, the engineer interested in structural engineering. Okay, others percentage maybe they choose others discipline. Am I right? Okay. So actually, want to attract this structural engineer is not an easy task. Okay. Furthermore, we have kind of this very high standard of this exam. Okay, and interview. That's why make this membership numbering cannot be increased so drastically compared with this ICE or IM member. That's our problem, but this is our strength of it. So our member, we have actually, I remember this is a big old data. We have more than 40,000 members in 105 countries. All right. So 7,000 student members worldwide. And of course, we have 4,000 graduate members, but this member is changing every day. Okay. So some people retire, some people join. Okay, this is a roughly figure, but the total number is more than 40,000. It's equivalent like the IEM, I remember. IEM also is about 50,000 plus. Now we are 40,000 plus. So young members make up more than 1/3 of the institute of membership. Course to pass the exam is very hard. That's why young member is more, is 1/3. Okay, sometimes it's 50% of it. Okay, this is a current membership I just obtained from this website. In Malaysia regional group, we have 715 members. Okay, the breakdown of the membership is 9 fellow. I'm one of it, 9 fellow. Okay, I'm the youngest fellow in Malaysia. Okay, I get my fellow from IStructE. I remember in year 39 years old, because I set my target, I want to get my all the fellow below 40 years old. ICE, IEM, IStructE, and fellow of Australia, also institution Australia. Okay, so I set my target. Okay, I know that after 40 years old, I'm no longer free. Okay, I have to get the thing done during the young age. Okay, this is very important. Don't think that you can do more things in older age. No way. Okay, you have to do whatever in the young age. So, 45 member, started member, 4 associate, and 1 associate member, 219 graduate, and 437 students. So you can see we call chartered engineer or chartered membership is a fellow and member only. The associate and associate member is not chartered. Okay, it's not chartered. So the whole Malaysia, we have 54 members. Okay, compared with ICE, they have, if not Mexican, they have I can't remember 400 member or ICE, 400 member. Okay, but we have only 45. It's only 10% of it. Okay, so maybe it's due to me also partially don't promote IStructE. Okay, and nobody know about it. Okay, because the structural engineering, as I say, maybe 20% after graduated, they are interested in this structural engineering field. So what I want to try to say that you can see who have a link card with the IStructE member IStructE, it's only 54 in the Malaysia, 54 only. Okay, so everybody like it, correct or not? If you have 4,000, 5,000, no special anymore. So that's the thing. Okay, all right, never mind, it's still quite a journey for you after graduate. No need to rush. Okay, no need to rush or sit for exam because it's one exam 2,000 plus. I don't want you come to my office sit for exam, then you tell me, Mr. Teh, I failed my exam. Okay, so no need to so rush. Please get your experience first enough, then you sit for exam. But try to get it done before age 30 and below. Okay, what is the benefit? Free copy of journal online. The journal you can get online. Okay, and every monthly journal, like the IEM, like even same as the ICE also. But all talking about the structure. Okay, but online no hard copy because student member is free. Okay, you get it free, so you shouldn't have this print out from the institution. Okay, you can go through this structural engineer. They may have a good paper inside the every monthly journal. Okay, we call this monthly journal. So the journal also, they have a professional guidance with information, advice, method affecting the structural engineering. Okay, and of course technical guidance such as a design guide as shown in the next slide. Okay, so you see the journal, there's a concrete design guide, deflection, the span to effective depth method on, and the EC2. So they give a lot of guidelines for you. Of course, this one maybe is too deep or too difficult for the student, but nevertheless, I think that especially the final year student, you should appreciate it. Okay, those who are attended my interview yesterday, the 6 person, I have one quiz for them. I don't know whether they go to search in the phone or not to get the answer. I'm not sure because it's next door. Except the last candidate is sitting in the same room because no more candidate. I think that's why his answer is very bad. So, but the other five, I don't know whether they search this answer from the phone or not. But I think some of the answer can be found in this Google search. But unfortunately, the last one he can't do anything in front of me. So if you bring out the phone, straight away disqualified already, because there's not purpose of this quiz. So I mean, you have to read through all these technical notes. So that is an enhanced knowledge. But actually, my question is quite basic. It's quite basic. Seriously, it's quite basic. You ask that the sixth person, actually it's quite basic. Ayah, ini pun tak tahu, itu pun. Ayah, pernah belajar. Mungkin ini lecturer tak pandai aja, sudah lupa. So I think it's quite basic. It's not like a lot of calculation. It's try for you to explain yourself what you understand on the kind of the structure terminology. You know, even for technical, there's one question in technical also. But it's quite simple to me. It's quite straightforward as an engineer. And then they demonstrate that to me. We done final year project. Project. Wow, I do Earth, I do this one, I do that one. We have integrated of this project. Wow, I'm the leader in the group. Blah blah blah. But come to quiz, is totally different. Like what he said, try to promote himself or herself as very good student leader in the group. We done one bangko, blah 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 blah. Okay, thank you very much. I just listen first. Later, because my quiz will be related to the things whatever you say. I'm not trusting the people to try to say in front of me. We try the paper what he write. This is the most important thing to me. So I don't care whether you're first class student, second class student. Hey, I'm a second class student. My CGPA is 3.33. I still remember my CGPA in UKM. I'm not the best student. I'm the middle range. I'm the middle range of the students in the UKM. I remember I'm not the first class student. I think we have 2 or 3 first class students in my batch. I remember. Okay. Yeah. So there are actually 2 of them also doing the bridge design, So, but okay, fine. Okay, there's the 2 first class students doing bridge design. So, okay, never mind. I don't know comment. So I'm not looking for the first class student or second class after. As long as you build your confidence, you build your focus during the industry. Okay, when the employer gives you the opportunity, you have to grab it. But of course, in the same time, you have to sacrifice something. But sacrificing anything, I don't know. It depends on timing. Okay, you have. So what I try to say that you can get a lot of technical knowledge. Okay, technical knowledge from this journal. Okay, from different professor or specialist written paper. Okay. So I try to make this talk more lively. If not, I follow the slide. Better give you a hard copy, you go back and read yourself. So there's no benefit for you to attend the things. So I always IEM or this IStructE or IC ask me to give the talk. Hey, give me this handout PDF. I want to read through your one got standard or not standard got good information or not. I said, hey, are you qualified to charge my one is got value or not value? I mean, in my heart, why I want to give you? Hey, this is my intellectual property, IP. You think that I want you to approve? You better than no need to invite me as a speaker. Okay, this is their policy sometimes. Okay, then I send to them. It's 50% only. Okay, another more important one is to attending the course. Okay, when attending, a lot of people, hey, this one is not in the handout. Yeah, I know, purposely one. Okay, if not that the people have to pay the money, get the handout, then go back. to the office already. They're not even pay the interest to listen to you. What point? Never mind, you take the hand up. Then IEM always complain, hey, Teh, how? Oh, never mind. Later, who are attending one, jot down the email address, we send the final copy for them. So simple. So that's why there's my style when I giving the talk. I won't give everything in my this handout, the printed copy. Normally, I keep the most important thing inside the computer. Those who are attending one, sometimes I just talk. I wouldn't write inside. You get me? I just talk. Okay, inform. Okay, I have one course talking about post girder design. Okay, actually all is on the like lecturing. I grow up, I on the spot grow up in AutoCAD, how to define. This one very hard to put in the PowerPoint presentation or how to put. Cannot. I straight away demonstrate on the spot. Okay, when you have this kind of scenario, why you have this kind of box, what is the tab, why is like that, straight away tell. Okay, then all the participants had to write. Because on the spot, I open up the AutoCAD and straight away I draw. If you get it, you get it. You cannot get it, then it's your problem. But I wouldn't put into the handout. So I try to make this kind of thing. Next time you are very famous already, trying to do that also. So hey, you don't share everything, okay? Right during this handout. But of course we need to share during this course, whatever we given. Okay, access the database of talk, presentation, seminar, reading. I think I believe others IEM or ICE website also have a similar kind of a platform. All right, so this is one of it. Okay, why the people doing that? Okay, competition. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of seriously. I hope that after this talk, I can attract 20% of you. I have more than happy already. I want to form a student group in UKM because as I say, I'm the alumni UKM. I should start the thing from UKM also. All right, not other university. Okay, I hope that I can attract 20 of you. Total, I just say for 60, but I count. Cannot get 60, I don't think it's 60. I count, the most is 30. Another 30, don't know where is it. The problem is, okay, so at least I can attract about 10 of you. After that, I'm more than happy already. Okay, of course, you have a student prize award for the local university. I have decided with Dr. City on this one, but he already left, is it? So there's an award is 1,000 ringgit. Every year we pay to students. One award for each university. So we also give this later I will touch a bit the certificate from UK not given by me. Okay, so for the student award, we can reduce a graduate member fee, as I said just now. If you register now, when you transfer the grade of membership to the graduate, you can get a discount. Okay, discount rate. Okay, so first year is free. Second year, maybe 60%, 70% discount. And then the free talk organized by Regional Go. Yeah, we do have this talk. So maybe in September, we have one talk talking about the IDS. All right, not by me, but by others specialists. Opportunity to meet with some of the leading engineers within the industry. Okay, so like me or others fellow member in Malaysia. Okay, yeah, you do welcome to us. Not ask for the post, ask for some opinion on future. Okay, okay, all right. So we are willing to help. Okay, then you also can get this exclusive discount from our publication. The most important thing is a full use of institution library. I think you have a lot of data and blah 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 in the library. Okay, it's quite useful for you to search. Okay, network with professional structural engineer and meet the potential employer in local regional group. Yes. Just for your information, just now I mentioned in back to year 2005, I was in Hong Kong, remember, and Shanghai. I remember that the person, that's why I show the card, and I didn't people. Oh, okay. See, 40 language, you know. Okay, never mind, not at least still PE lah, but Malaysia, never mind, it's okay, fine. So then they say that, oh, I got the member of IStructE. Okay, those days, I'm not sure it's happened currently or not. Maybe yes, their salary increased by 10,000 if you get member of IStructE. So let's say your salary as a graduate engineer is a Hong Kong starting pay is about 20,000 Hong Kong dollar, 20 to 25. Okay, 25 is a starting salary. So when you, of course, you work for a few years, 5 years, 6 years in the industry, so you can get maybe 30,000 plus or 40,000, 35,000. So if you get the member of IStructE, you will get 10,000 straight away increase. So you can big jump. Okay, so big promotion. Okay, I believe now also quite a lot, but maybe I don't know, maybe not 10,000, maybe slightly reduced. I'm not sure. Okay, so that's a very important for career in Hong Kong. Malaysia, I believe to have, because as I show you, we have only 54 member only, you know. Okay, all right, not many, you know. Okay, so 54, not many. You can demand very high. You say when you get it, you don't want, never mind, I go to another company. Okay, so I think it's quite demanding actually in structure. Seriously, you take my word, if not, it's not true, then you come back to me. Okay, I try to look for the job for you. High salary. Okay, receive and advise information on career and road to this professional membership from the membership and the education department. So from student, graduate, how you get this chartered membership. Okay, these are two slides. Some recent benefit. Actually, I did presented, I think last year. Remember, I have giving this online webinar with all the students in all the university in Malaysia. I did present this one. We have an undergraduate research grant. Okay, this research grant must be applied through your lecturer. So far, I did receive from Utah, University of Tunku Abdul Rahman. They try to apply it. Okay, so 800 pounds equivalent to now is 5,000, almost 5,000. Not big, 5,000 you also have, is it? You have, no problem, parents got 5,000. Mak, mau 5,000 saja. Apa? Beri kereta iPhone 3 Plus. Tak tahu cukup lah 5,000. Saya ingat tak cukup lah iPhone. Okay, so this 5,000. Actually, I want to emphasize that this 800 pounds equivalent to 5,000. Maybe not great, correct? No? But the recognition is very important. You want to get the grant from the international institution is not easy. You know? You have to compete with all the 105 countries to get this grant. So I encourage the lecturer and the student, you apply it, not because of money, because of the value of the grant, not monetary, the value in terms of the standard. That means if you can get it, that means your paper or your research is what I can tell you is yesterday I talked to the I think can Q1 no problem. Seriously, the publication. Oh, sorry, you are student. You don't know what is Q1, Q2. Sorry, Q1 you are very high ranking kind of journal. Okay, You should get it. If you can get published, I quite get certainly you can get if you get this research grant. Okay, this is through your lecturer together with student for undergraduate. I believe this definitely is a good opportunity for you to apply, especially the lecturer. Actually, we should ask a lecturer to come in to encourage them to do something. But not only the structure, this one can be geotechnical also. Geotechnical related to structure is okay. Not 100% because structure must be related to geotechnical also. Okay, and of course, we have a second is a regional group prize for the presented paper. So this presented paper it will open up. So if there's a regional group, that means we are giving the prize for group presented paper in this regional group. We do have. Okay, so just give us your title and everything. We will filter it and then we will make this recommendation. Okay, to receive this paper presenter. Student price, as I said just now, we have 1,000 ringgit for each university. All right, for the student, which we will giving away in our AGM, which is for in the second Saturday of March each year. So student price. So I hope that I don't know this year got or not. Dr. Siti should be the SLO in charge. She should determine who the student will get the prize for our next year AGM in 2023. 1,000 ringgit plus one certificate given by our HQ in UK. Okay, student activity. Actually, if you go to website, you can see all around this benefit. You can go through like SEI membership is a student member. You can automate is a student member of a SEI in university. SEI I think structure kind of a engineer institute in US. You can just now you can run through this journal. Okay, there's a one structure behavior course. You want to, if you want to test your structure knowledge or competency, you go to click this one. If you can pass half, consider good already lah. Like I say, I think don't know how we got 10 questions. Go and click. You click first time fail, never mind. Don't put your name. Put other people name. Okay. Then you confident already. Then you put your name. They give you some certificate say that you pass this structure behavior course. First time don't key your name because I'm quite certainly you will fail on this question. Okay, so use others people name first. Your enemy name first. Okay, email. Okay, so we have a regional code. You can see where is the regional code. Malaysia is one of the Malaysia regional code. And the essential knowledge of cities, you can click it. There's some paper here. Of course, technical guidance notes. Just now I present some example, extract out. Library services, I think you can go through all this journal, whatever you want. Some of this journal actually is free to student or not free to the member one. So even we are pay membership, some of the things they charge us, but student they get free. So sometimes I need to contact the student, hey, please download for me certain things, because student no money, they say that okay, can get free, but member got money, so have to charge. So sometimes I have to contact the student member also. Of course, discount on the publication. So online is very easy, or else you can go to this website. Is this one so easy nowadays? 22 years ago, the computer like tortoise. Okay. Group. Okay, I remember the university computer, big monitor, white color, got big dummy behind. Okay, so everybody go to computer lab. This one not function, go to next one. This one not function, this one not function. everything not function. Every computer also got problem. Okay, those days seriously. Okay, but what to do? I think those days we are more poor than you. Okay, correct no? So there's the poverty rate is much higher compared to now. Okay, so I don't have computer. Okay, I need to work in Singapore during the semester break. Only can get one computer. The first computer I have is Acer. Okay, cost me 4,000 ringgit. I remember. I worked in Singapore for 2 months. All go for computer. Okay, now so easy. Mak 2,000 saja. Laptop no problem. Alright, those days you have no chance to request. Motorbike pun susah. Last time car park here empty. Not many car. Now no car park, all car. Okay, so sarcastically in front of so many research. To professor, to whatever, empty. But students definitely no car park. Okay, so the thing changed. The thing changed. But well, of course we had to research for lecturer lah, because medical guru kita bayar hutang they should get the car park. Okay, you go through our website. Okay, you can check everything. How to register as a membership, student membership. Okay, you can click online and everything, or you can contact this Dr. Siti Amina. I'm sure she very busy. Is a deputy dean for certain thing. So well, since he is taking the role of a student license officer in UKM, he had to pay some time for it. So you can go through this website to apply. If not, then you ask for Dr. City to give the image to me. I will pass back to the UK. So you just fill up, okay? But maybe now it changed already. The format I didn't follow up. Okay, there's some of the thing you need to fill up. Okay. We have a Facebook. Okay, our chairman is very actively updating our IStructE Malaysia Regional Group Facebook. Okay, you can register. I know you have Facebook, correct or not? I also have Facebook, but my Facebook is domain for many years one. No, so don't look for me in Facebook. I'm not going to respond because I'm not handle any Facebook. Okay. All right, so but IStructE is quite active because our chairman is currently very actively go to update our Facebook. Okay, just type in IStructE Malaysia Regional Group Facebook. Then stated there's a few questions you need to answer, so that we don't want the salesman or salesperson go inside to promoting their product. So that's why there's a few questions for you to fill in up, so that we can filter who is a genuine engineer, okay, not the salesperson. Okay, so stay updated in the activity. But you can find in our IStructE HQ website. Okay, so I think my purpose is more to this one, young members. Okay, young member is age below 35. Okay, I'm not qualified, of course. Okay, I wish to, but not qualified. Okay, so this young member we are trying to set up. I hope that I can start from this UKM. Okay, so how to grow IStructE to student is young member. We because we have this kind of regional group committee, we try to have set up this young member group, because young member more energy. Like me, walk also slow, talk also slow, everything also slow. No more value actually. So to attract this activity or people to join, it's actually not me anymore. Not handsome. How to attract? Okay, correct not? So cannot. We have to get the young new blood to run the activity. okay, to attract more, okay. But of course, your career first, this one secondary lah. You get me wrong? To put this activity is the first, then problem. Okay, so I try to promote this one. I hope that later who are interested can come to talk to me. Then we can organize the site visit, interesting local project like MRT. I involve LRT, MRT, Sabah Sarawak project, Singapore. You want to go to Indonesia also can. You pay the air ticket then I give you contact. You go. I don't want to go. Okay, Philippines also. I can give you the contact. I don't want to go. I no money to pay for air ticket. You can go if you're interested. Because sometimes Philippines are university also. They will try to contact us. Hey, I have a student. Chapter. I don't know where to get money. All right. Oh, to visit Malaysia. So can you arrange this activity, site activity, site visit activity? Okay. So yes, I do know that you can provide the site visit to the student, but unfortunately, I'm not sure all. Unfortunately, the benefit after the site visit, I have question mark. Okay, what benefit? What kind of experience you learn during the site visit? Go and see, happily talking each other. Hello, take photo, selfie. I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. Or this one, tunneling, or this one, or this one. Yes, Facebook, whatever you try to share. Yeah. Oh, the first one to come to visit this one, but the knowledge behind, maybe it's zero. Okay. I believe so because I look at the student, what the selfie here, good photo banner. This one 100% on 100 marks. That one no doubt. But come to knowledge, maybe quiz after the site visit. Everyone, now is the time to test your this understanding after the site visit or okay. I'm not sure the format over in UK. Maybe they have a quiz after the site visit. I think it's important, at least the lecturer must know also. Correct, no? Maybe the lecturer also don't know. That's a problem. Okay, so maybe have a quiz, come back. Who passed the mark? Maybe exam 10% of it. Baru other reward. Okay, don't want. Oh, don't want. The guy you say no. Habis oh, mark even cannot get A. Okay, so I think this is important. If not, what's the purpose going? Wake up early 6 a.m. To get the pass. Everyone okay, get the nasi lemak in the pass. Oh, very short. Macam pergi camping. I go to side, take photo under the sunlight. Your umbrella all this one. Ayo. Okay, sakit hati. Okay, so maybe we can help you on this site visit. But of course, as I said, you two IStructE, maybe I have quiz. I have quiz for you. You scared come to Mr. Teh, don't go. After that for quiz nanti pass to lecturer. Marking dapat A already this subject. But it's important. Don't be. You have to get some benefit on it. If not, what's the point you go to arrange the site visit for what? Okay, you understand? A lot of people. Any question after the site visit? Okay. Not only you actually, even the member in IEF also. One, they know everything, possibly. Second, they don't know anything. No in between, because in between one sure ask question. Okay, totally no, totally don't know. Okay, so there is a two possibility to me. Not in between. In between, I want to challenge one, so I will ask the question. Okay, all right. So maybe next time, I mean SLO or UKM, we do have quite a good project for you to visit. No problem. Okay. For technical lecturer, maybe we can help you. We want to invite certain prominent this engineer to come to give a lecture talk from this on internship and work experience from consulting engineer. Yeah, like yesterday we have this kind of career fair. It's very good from your university to arrange that. But not only UKM, there's a few university also having this one, also inviting us. But we cannot go every university because we cannot take so many engineers in 1 year. Competition and award, test paper, just now I say outstanding achievement by young member, social event like quiz, quiz, susah, quiz, Okay, so this is my kind of a proposal to say that we have a young member group which consists graduate member or even this chartered member, young member, age below 35, must be age below 35. This is set by the UK, not me. So young member group, we have regional group below. Okay, we have student group 1, group 2, group 3. This is my kind of thinking only proposal. So how to make it work is, we want to set up a young member group, then it's supporting by regional group because we have money. We have money. Regional group got money. Okay. All right. A lot of people say no money, but we have money. Okay. Seriously. Okay. Don't know how to spend the money. That's the beauty of it. Okay. All right. But no people. That's a problem. We have money, but no people. That's the problem to promote the activity. That's why I say 54 only, 54. 20% already 70 years old, 60, 60. You call him uncle, auntie, forget about it. They are retired. It's really retired. Some already 7, I think 20% already retired, very old. Some of them 60 also. Last time I call up the fellow coming, all very old already. Or when he talk, long story. 40, 50 years experience or call long story. Even my 120 years experience also long story already. Okay. So how it works is, we want this graduate member and young member, chartered member is a key member in the young member group. And then student group 1, group 2, group 3 is kind of the like, group 1 is actually a UKM, say for example. Group 2 maybe UPM. Group 3 maybe UM. So each group maybe chair or secretary, 2 of them or 1 of them, will be represented in the young member group. And then your name will appear in our this UK website. Okay, you are young member group. So your member chair for each student member student group will be the committee member in young member group. So let's say I have 10 universities. I don't want all. Okay, too many, hard to handle also. 10. So we have 10 committee, and then the young member, we have a graduate member 4 or 5. We have 15 group, 15 member in one group. Is quite sufficient to run some activity. Okay, this is that means it's kind of an inter-university, this kind of activity. Okay, it's not like group. Of course, the student group in UKN can have their activity. Okay, so or maybe they can join, organize something. So this is my aim. You get my aim, how to set up this young member group. All right. Okay, I think that's all. Join us free because we have a lot of money, don't know how to spend, because we are not popular, but special. So, okay, prepare yourself for this your exposing to the real world. Okay, structural design. Okay, register with us. All right. I would like to say thank you very much for your time and attention. I hope that you're not feeling very boring. Okay, not fall asleep. I saw some fall asleep. for 1-2 minutes, maybe take a small nap. Okay. So thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Semoga para pelajar memperoleh tips banyak info berkaitan penyampaian yang disampaikan hari ini. Baiklah, kini majlis menjemput para pelajar untuk bertanyakan soalan kepada Engineer Teh Tzyy Wooi berkaitan topik yang disampaikan sebentar tadi. Majlis juga menjemput Engineer Teh Tzyy Wooi untuk sesi soal jawab bersama pelajar.
Two possibility. One fully understand, one is totally not. Not in between. And I just want to get how to do it.
Any questions? I think you don't need the mic. Oh, no, there's a mic over there.
Only mic also can. No problem. Yeah.
In front of the mic. Ask
No
questions.
need to ask. I thought he asked me because except looking for joke.
Sorry, I want to ask about what is the largest challenge that you faced so far in structural engineering?
As a software engineer.
Yes.
What is the big challenge? So far, I need to from my point of view, structural engineering is yeah. I can say that not life anymore. All life is still life. Oh, still life. To say something backward to others. Structural engineering, the big challenge is architect. He and architect cannot sit together one. So don't look for the architect is a partner. So quarrel forever. Of course, for exception case, but in generally, it's a big challenge. This is the thing because actually architect makes our life difficult and wasting my life. I don't have to say time, no, I say my life. Why? Keep changing. You think I have so much time for you to spend for it? Correct, no? That's a problem. Okay, this is one point. The big challenging of software engineering is software. I did to Dr. I have a small conversation on this topic. I mean, a lot of institutes now teaching you to use Astina or Ryan, McDonald, makan yang apa, okay? So teaching you this software, blah blah blah. And I'm the IAT for Vista and UKM. A lot of other IAT also say that because I thought backward, that's why you say online. So never mind. So like kind of a culture, you know, like students must have known how to use the software for lion safety and blah blah blah. Okay. It's a big challenge. Why I say so? If the cricket, if the individual, you know what software? If the individual asks this question, you say thank you, not interested anymore. Because no hope for this company. Why? The interview should test my ability on the knowledge of the engineering, not knowledge to use the software. I asked my, sorry, my son still young. I asked my person, they say that software, how to use software, SDM graduate also can use it. Key in only blah 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 live road. You tell them live road is what? Orang jalan-jalan here, pedestrian walk over here, the live road lah. This one they understand, they can key in for you. Okay, this is model 3D. I remember when I was graduated first year 2000, I know how to model the 3D already. In Broadcom, straight away, one day, no, not one day, model the, oh, in up, so proud. Actually, I feel that, today I think back, hey, it really is a kidding, nothing. Okay, use the software, do everything. And then, why I say so, this company no more future? Because he employed the robot engineer to model the structure only. Okay, then architect change. That's why I said just an architect. Or change on. Here, then they all change, here, they change. Client always say, why? Client say so. Because they are close to client now. Or not? They say client say so. Because even though it's their mistake, they say client want to change. You want to challenge? Cannot change. Okay, so change. Then give you 1 week or next meeting is a weekly meeting. Next week I want to posting your layout, blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. Well, okay, so if not using software, using manual. Cannot be, is it? We've got so much luxury time. I need to dating, I need to blah blah blah. You think you give me 3,000, I want to work for 20 hours for you every day? No way. So software is a fast one now. Change, or I go back, change. The most challenging, if you face this kind of things, then there's a problem or dilemma of the engineer. And I can guarantee and very certainly to tell you that after 10 years, you're also doing this kind of thing. So to me, the big challenge is who depending the software. You are not understanding the software behavior. You are not appreciate what is it. Very simple. Now your father or your mother give you a piece of land. Son, I pay you, don't know how many thousand from the day you born until 2 years. Okay, I invest on you. Okay, son still okay lah. His daughter, one married, maybe don't know how. Okay, go to other place. Okay, now now daughter also very close together. Okay, so you design the house for me. Then you ask yourself, oh, no software, or mother. I have to buy software. No, if not, how to design? Tell your father, buy software. How much? Orion maybe 20,000. Yep. If in the event that it's after your 5 years graduate, you are already looking for 5%. Your mother or father ask you to design. A bit complicated, not pontok. Not pontok jaga kecemasan, no. Okay. Okay, it's the design house. Then if you have an impression that, oh, I know software, I don't know how to design. This is a big challenge. You are not really know the software behavior. You can check away. Okay, no problem. This double solid, my column size is with the spacing of 8 meters. Or it should be, like let's say for example, 2525, no problem. Okay, 4 number, Viva, 320. Sure. If you have this kind of confidence, then if you have a different impression that I need software, that's a problem. Where is your knowledge? This is what I try to emphasize. Okay. Okay, so this is a big challenge. Industry boss don't care. I want fast. I pay you the salary. I want fast. They don't care whether you know or not to know. The garbage in, garbage out. A lot of senior don't stay, not to stay. Now a lot of engineers complaining in the top, garbage in, garbage out, garbage in, garbage out. Is it because of the engineer? Caused by engineer? No, it's caused by industry. The employer of the company. They don't want to teach. They have no time to teach. They don't know how to train. They ask you to go to software. You don't know how to software, you go to training to learn the software. Hey, go to training is no learn something knowledge, not learning the software. Yes, you learning the software fine for one day to familiarize the software. Not keep changing, sending you to know how to use the software. I never send my engineer go to learn the software for. Sorry, I'm not going to approve. You want to learn, you go to help and go to YouTube. Because now young people, to use YouTube, you don't tell me this one you cannot search. Okay, you search for others. Genius, 1 second, pop up. This one, 1 day also cannot pop up. You got no interest. So I'm not going to send my engineer to learn the software. You have to learn yourself. Ask the junior engineer, senior engineer how to use it. So to me, it's this one of big challenge to me this a young Gen Z. Now what Gen Z or Y or I don't know. Next time AA we Gen AA, so I don't know how to call. So this to me is a big challenge. Okay, this time I thought back of the architect, I thought back of the employer, so I thought back of the software, but we need software to do some analysis. It's not how do you plan, but eventually you should have a feel. There is a feel that this one can work, this one cannot work. This is very important. You don't tell me this column, I look at it, this one too slowly, over design. It's so no two engineers design. Okay, you can tell that this already this so big. Ini tuli tulang ni. You have to have this kind of feel, whatever. You can know. Like you go to geotechnic, you go to the site, you step on it, this kind of soil, you only piling on, you don't talk about, oh, you want the crowd treatment of it. You have a confidence. People look at it, you are professional. Don't know whether after 10 years, hey, you know. It's not working or not. You know, have to go back and use the software to check. Okay. Is it answering your question? Yes, perfect. Any question? Don't be shy. Wow, so many. Because I answer one question already 10 minutes, 2 questions 10 minutes. Traffic jam already now what time? I will go back to the phone. Soft skill, okay. Second question, come together. Oh, you asked me, I asked, I said it's important or not. Say, I have IR, all that, not important. Okay, okay, thank you. You don't ask this question during interview. Second question, you don't ask in the interview. You ask me, okay, never mind. Because after that, I forget about you. Okay, first question is what soft skill you should have as a graduate engineer, is it? Not software engineer, is it? Soft skill. Soft skill is your. Okay, we talk about 2 kinds of soft skill. One kind is cannot learn one. It's built in yourself. Soft skill, soft. Okay, Okay, the other one is you can learn something one. Okay, when you learn something one, it's a technology. To me, AutoCAD is the must. Okay, AutoCAD. Today you don't know AutoCAD, you better have time, you go to learn AutoCAD. Not need 3D, at least 2D. Okay, I remember first year in my course is one table doing the hand drawing. I'm sure still have first year. Lukisan bertulu-tulaan. Okay. Okay. Engineering topic. Then half semester is a drawing board one. Oh, I don't know which floor already. Wow, also need to book one. Okay. So, but I'm lazy student. So copy one. I'm not going to find the so it's fine. This is a bad attitude. Okay. One first half semester I remember is using hand draw. Steel ruler. Okay. Those days, remember, wow, they put the back like big ruler behind. Wow, like this what I saw lah, but I don't know what hero maybe movie what kind of thing, I don't know. Wow, very SEO model, but those say model only maybe got car. Car cannot show off already. Car inside the car cannot show. Model only can show off after you power. So okay. To me, this course catch. Catch actually is important also. But I don't like sketch. Because my sketch not nice. That's why I cannot become architect. I also want to become architect, but I cannot become architect. I know already, but my friend is not architect. Lucky also not become architect. Okay, so I thought that architect already. So because I cannot become architect, so I keep jealous. So I thought that I'm an architect. So an apology if I hurt any architect. Because I have a lot of architect friends. They're faithful to call me. Okay, so then same semester, second part is the AutoCAD. R14. Last time is the release 14. Computer lab in the ground floor. Last time is our IT faculty is together one. IT last time is technology maklumat faculty. Last time is together in this building. But we share one. Okay. They also come in 2 to 4 is their time, or our 1 4 to 6 to go in. Also, limited computer, other close-up. So we have quite limited time to learn AutoCAD. When we learn AutoCAD, it's during this final integrated project. Some drawing need to be sent. And remember, the subroutine is how to fold the drawing in one drawing. I remember on the spot. Oh, you should not fold this one drawing like that. You should like that. Wow, I still remember. And I learned that it's also the final year. It's not the but that's why get B- is not mistaken. Very bad result. Because other testing, AutoCAD how to know how to draw? Definitely not good mark. Lucky can get the mark from the hand. Not nice also at least pass lah. So AutoCAD. Because next time you are in the industry, if you know AutoCAD, you can go to justify yourself. What I mean justify yourself is instead of you go to scale so that you look at the proportional this column size with this floor height it's okay or not, blah proportional. You cannot. So you know how to go up, you know how to sketch up. Especially in the bridge engineering. Software engineering still got a lot of building, bridge, tunneling, all these things. Especially bridge engineering, you have to go. Okay, this is the first soft skill you need to learn. Second soft skill is technology wise. Actually, if a lot of people say software, software is industry responsibility. Okay, you have to understand the software because why I say so is each software they have a different kind of definition. We have global ASIC and local ASIC. A lot of these engineers doing the building design, they don't know what is local ASIC. But doing the bridge, you have to know. problem nanti. I can tell you, nanti itu bridge for problem. Okay, because of why? Because the bridge normally curve one. Okay, not like 2 6 straight. To curve one, then local axis is very important. Using square, rectangular, so proper axis is not important. Okay, unless you curve structure, this one you face a problem of the curve, then you have to know. So a lot of terminology is a left hand rule or right hand rule is very important for the local axis. Sorry, I know you are not understand what I'm talking. Okay, but you remember what I talk about local axis. Okay, this one right hand rule, you don't know. I said F, Y, Z. I only don't know it. Okay, so soft skill on the computer you must have. You have to understand this software so that you know don't have the garbage in, garbage out. This is very important. Other than that, technology no need. Okay, to me, no need. To me, this other than that, let's say the company used to use one software, you just think about it. Okay, how to use it. Understand the software, not use the software. Okay. Okay, soft skill cannot be one. I cannot learn one. This one hard, very hard. Okay, soft skill, I don't know this one is considered soft skill or not. Cannot learn one is soft skill is the communication. Communication is soft skill, no, correct or not? You have the subject communication. Because normally, like in my company, it's a teamwork. Okay, but different company, different culture. Some companies, one engineer handle 3 projects. Actually, bullshit one, because the software to model, it's still very easy. But our one is one project handled by few people. Okay, it's a team. So communication and this understanding and the teamwork is very important. This is a soft skill. That's why during my interview, sometimes I ask, what is your hobby? This is my famous question. Hobby, computer game. Some of you say computer game, then discounted automatically. Okay. Oh, hobby, okay, actually it's volleyball teamwork. Then got advantage. Because we know that this engineer or candidate, they like teamwork. Somebody like solo one, no. Like just I say lah, with the pembalis saja mah, so it's not so mah, correct lah. You know? So like ST, I think solo. Okay. Then you know that this engineer may have a kind of like self-distant kind of behavior. I'm not saying because it's built in, I'm not saying it's no good, but we also try to avoid, you know, because as an employee, like this, I have one engineer seriously. Lucky not from me there. They cannot communicate one, no. But it worked for me many years. So never. He cannot communicate. He's doing work the room one. No. So I have to think about what kind of work can doing the room one. Let him do, no problem. He can deliver, not say cannot deliver. Very slow. You chase him, you chase him like, like this stuff. Okay, so we try to avoid this one. This is a kind of soft skill that you need to build in. So to me, you must have a teamwork, and you have to. Second thing is understanding, the software understanding whatever task you have. A lot of people giving a task, I can guarantee 99% of you. Okay, your exam A all is sitting one. From teacher, from lecturer, tutorial, whether you understand, not understand, follow the step, pass one. Okay, lecturer also use the past year question one. Don't want to change. Once they change the question, they need to do the answer out and then go to external examiner. External examiner, then new question also scratch their head. Alamak ini, now think about. Because I was a lecturer in Indian University for 1 semester. I know how to set up the question. I know how to do the marking, etc. don't like it because too long a distance. From my house to Nilai, take me 1.5 hours. Someone calculate. Give me allowance, 1 month only 1,000 plus. A lot. Okay lah, because one subject only. One subject, one semester. 1,000 plus, okay lah, not bad lah. So say lah, 2,000, 2008. So then student set up the new question, because the new lecturer set up the new question for sure. Okay, I set up the new question. Oh, the passing rate very low. Allah, kena pula. Okay, correct not? Why your students don't know what you are teaching? Also problem. So that's why a lot of students now they doing the work, they don't understand actually. The score A ask the question in this quiz. What is the limit state design to know? What is the natural frequency to know? What is the active pressure Ka, Kp to know? But in exam A one no. So I don't know. So that's why the student not really understand what they are doing. The engineer, still a soft skill, you need to build it. Understand? Second question, IR, important or not? IR important. Okay lah, put it this way lah. We can classify it in different ways. If you are lecturer, maybe not important. But now important because of BM accreditation. You need IR more. Okay. To me, it's very hard to say classify whether it's important. It depends on yourself. Okay, like for example, you work for 20 years as an engineer. IR just recognize you as a professional engineer. Okay, seriously, just a recognition to yourself to certify yourself. I work for 20 years, 30 years. I didn't get IR. My name, ABC, PSC, civil engineer or software engineer after 20 years. You look at it, if you're certified, are you happy or okay to me? Why I say so is because to me as a employer in the company, I charge more on this activity and capability. Not IR lah. A lot of IR come to me, I also do one. Seriously. Okay? But sometimes it's just a recognize to yourself. Mom or papa, I get the professional engineer. Okay? Sound like your payback off. If I have parents, ini dapat you punya bukan kasih saya. You get it if your own. You get me money, okay lah. You give me IR if yourself You give me money better to parents, correct not? So to me, I think it's very individually lah. So as I said just now, I'm not promoting IStructE or what. IR in Malaysia is going to be very tough to get. So maybe in 20 years time, maybe it's a value on it. Okay, but right now, I'm not really looking into it. Okay, so it's very personal requirement. You happy or not happy? The most important you're happy. Eventually, the most important things you are not competing like just now I say with the others prestigious university or foreign university whether in Malaysia or UK or Australia. Actually, they are not our big competitor. Actually, ourselves. You want to cheat yourself, you want to lie on yourself, it's up to you. Okay? If you want to be good person, you have to ask yourself, whether I really know this subject or not. Whether I really know this technology or not. It's not people to compete. Actually, it's yourself to ask yourself whether you're happy or not. Some people are happy with this kind of life, this kind of knowledge. Okay, so I hope that IR important or not, Can say not important and can say important. To me, not really important. Once you are famous, you are popular. Not popular for Okay, any question? Very relax today. Start at the end. I think DM, yes. I think DM at least 1 year inside, 1 year in office. Okay. Correct. Yes, I think it's a requirement. Of course, come to this stage, especially the lady. Okay, they try to cheat because they never go to site. They always stay in the office. Sayang today, sayang apa sayang. Okay, so then they say office, then they say that, oh, you go to site meeting, consider lah, or 1 day away we go to site visit, so 20% lah, correct not? 20% of it, so count 20%. So you work for 5 years, 20% equivalent to 1 year, correct not? Then consider 1 year experience at the site. Attend meeting only, no. Never go out and check one, no. Okay, so yes, you need And how you write? Kita cakap pandai-pandai sendiri. But if your interviewer is me, then bad luck. Very bad luck. Because IEM, I almost always 2 candidates fail all, or the most is 1 pass only, cannot be 2 pass. And remember, there's one lady who's already 36 years old, looking for 10 over years, and got family, got baby, and come up herself because of the take care baby. And remember, it's a Chinese lady also. Okay, I remember well. But actually, I'm very bad actually, I don't know. Okay. He say he has some experience, all this. I ask. The more I ask, the more lost confidence and cry. Yeah, lady cry. So because it's too confident, you say I work for 10 over years in engineering, and now I can freelancer to help some condominium, body solely, city solely. Okay, no problem. But when I ask more, to know how to solve problem, I say that okay, one is design this one. Okay, now if the client wants to remove this column, how you want to solve it? You know, this other time maybe related to the so they don't know how to think about it. When I experience I ask them, what you think? Start meeting or this problem, that problem, I solve the start meeting. It's cash only. It's not start experience. Then I ask more what testing you have been carrying out. Site is the testing, testing concrete, testing data, testing anything test until you I say everyday testing, whether I stand for testing until you are very bored on it. I also don't know how many times of testing to the sample. Don't know at all. How to pass. Okay, so I mean if it's up to you That one, if let's say I know her personally, so pass all. But then I know her because every day maybe not every day every day is 5 already quite frequently I can meet this candidate one. So not nice or she's from the JKR government agency. How to fail? Wow, next time the road. Malaysia. Unfortunately, I also fail one. Don't play. If I take you are not perform, I also fail one. Okay, but this is a dilemma. So, but the problem is, let's say you awarded IR, correct not? You ask yourself, you qualify or not? So some very important or not? You qualify or not? You're trying to kind of not professional. You are getting professional engineer, but the way you do is not professional. Do you qualify you are professional? So that's why I said to you, you are not writing the thing which is compliant. That's why I have to tell you, because you are applying for the professional engineer. Professional engineer not only technical, ethical. Why not? It's always a kind of mindset. So because you go to cheap one, everything can try to manipulate the result or then problem. So okay, so I hope that you ask this question is I want to comment message. Even have a site experience, it's truly site experience, not site meeting. I always ask my lady engineer, go to site, whether you like your skin or not, I to skin, I don't care. If you want, you always demand, request, boss, I want to have a site experience. I send you to 1 year at site. Wow, when the time comes, other choice, choice, pretty 1 week there, 1 week back to office. Wow, you think this my company is not charity company? How do I charge the my client 1 week here office, 1 week in office? So how to pay? So what you want to do? So that's the problem. A lot of people like that. Okay, especially non-Malay. I mean, they want such student. 1 year, no problem. After go to such taxi what history then boss cannot wrong. So 1 week, 1 week. Sorry, I'm not charity. I mean, either you go there or come back. That's all. Okay, but you have to learn yourself. So you really need to fulfill the requirement at least 1 year at 1 year in the office. Okay, or 1 year in project management. At least 1 year it should be. To me, you have 9 months, okay, already almost there. With 3 months, you say one site meeting is okay fine, but not all the way the whole year site meeting. Okay, next. If not, thank you very much.
Terima kasih diucapkan kepada Engineer Teh Tzyy Wooi atas kesediaan menjawab soalan-soalan pelajar. Hadirin sekalian, majlis telah pun sampai ke penghujung. Sebelum majlis ini berakhir, majlis ingin menjemput Dr. Muhammad Yasmin Jimat Yasmin diiringi Dr. Azad Muhammad Taib untuk menyampaikan cinta hati kepada tetamu hormat. Dengan segala hormatnya dipersilakan.
Okay. Kita always consider one
Terima kasih diucapkan kepada Dr. Muhammad Yasmin atas penyampaian cinta hati sebentar tadi. Dengan ini maka berakhirlah program Introduction of the Institution of Structural Engineers IStructE and Benefits to Become a Student Member bersempena Hari Industri Kesawanan Fakulti Kejuruteraan dan Alam Bina ICAF kali ini. Kami daripada pihak jabatan mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih kepada Engineer Teh Tzyy Wooi atas kesediaan untuk hadir dan berkongsi pengetahuan beliau kepada para pelajar hari ini. Akhir kata, kami mohon maaf jika terdapat sebarang kesilapan sepanjang mengendalikan majlis. Saya sudahi majlis dengan wabillahi taufiq. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan terima kasih. Untuk pelajar, tetamu hormat dan barisan pensyarah untuk sesi bergambar.
Beforehand, just now I say I want to attach the 10% the students who are interested to join as a student group in UKM. Maybe you can stay back. Okay, so I try to set up this student group in the UKM. All right, I believe 20%. I don't think it's all of you interested. Okay, if all of you interested, I'm very successful. I just to keep my take hand to myself. Okay, whoever interested in structural engineering, okay, building or bridges or whatever, but regardless whether it's a final year student or third year student, it's okay to me. I think final year student, I think maybe a bit tough, maybe because you are going to graduate. So it's a student activity in the university, it may not like so directly involved. But as I say, this young member group is a kind of 35 years and below. Okay, so of course you cannot join the student member in the university, but maybe if after you graduate, you can see how I arrange for you to join the just now the higher, not say higher ranking, the upper group one. Okay, so the final student. Okay, so we take the photo first. Who are interested? I know you have final year exam or whatever. Okay, so maybe who are joining your group, I will tell the lecturer, give higher mark for this student. Okay, joking this one. Okay, so we have a photo session. Then whoever interested, can you please? Or we go out to the foyer maybe. So that okay.